Audacious, talented, vivacious and savvy businesswomen have gathered here to celebrate their own success as nominees of the ELLE Boss Award, another coveted award celebrating women's achievement in South Africa.
So the reality is, this is what
the ELLE brand is. It's an international brand, and it's always been aimed at very independent, audacious, free-spirited, intelligent women. It was launched by a woman like that. She was 36 years old. She was an immigrant living in Paris in 1945. And she launched a magazine that now has 46 editions around the world and very similar audiences in every different country. It's really a spirit. It's this fighting spirit, the need to be independent, the need to look after yourself, to want to be financially independent, but also to have a family. So she's a very interesting type of woman. You know, she of course likes beautiful things as well.
The ELLE Boss Awards, in partnership with Verve Clicquot Business Award, is a new award. But Verve Clicquot have been celebrating women's achievement across the globe for quite some time. They are proudly adding South Africa to their list of awarding exceptional women.
This is the first one this year, and we created it inside of ELLE. It's unique to the network in the international network. So it's a South African initiative, and we were just very fortunate that we had a meeting of minds with Verve Clicquot. So we share a similar heritage. We are both French-derived brands in South Africa, and both our founders were women. I mean, isn't that amazing? Madame Clicquot was 28 years old when she started she took over. She had to take over her husband when he died, his farm. She was the only female farmer, and certainly one that specialized in champagne.
No one country in the world today can afford to be successful without women, without all the change that women are bringing, without all the incredible innovation, creativity, dedication that women are bringing. I mean, I live with a woman myself, my wife. I'm so proud of this woman and seeing all the CVs, all the stories here. So if a country wants to succeed in today's era, in this era, women have got at least 50% of responsibility.
From an overwhelming, strong set of candidates, one winner emerged. Stacey Brewer, co-founder of Spark School, was described as a real game changer, a disruptor, and a representative of the future of this country.
I'm still shaking, my heart's still racing, and if anything, it's confirming my responsibility as a citizen in this country to really make sure that we change the game of education, to make sure that it's a better place, not only for our children, but for future generations.
Stacey, however, did not set out in life to be an educator. Well, that's what makes her story so impressive.
Would have been the last thing on earth I would have said that I would have been involved in education. But when I realized how bad it was, and I realized that I really want to live here, you know, for as long as possible, and I want my children to grow up here, it's important that I make sure that I earn that and take that responsibility to sort out education in this country. We launched our first school in 2013 with 160 children. We now operate 4 schools with over 1,100 children. By the end of the year, we'll be operating 8 schools and serving over 3,000 children within 3 years. So we aim to serve over 64,000 children in over a 10-year period.
Key attributes that the judges took into consideration when choosing their top 3 finalists included performance growth, management experience, ongoing learning, personal advancement, and corporate social responsibility.
We had a number of very formidable businesswomen who within their own right really deserve to be in the finalist tier, but ultimately we had to make that choice. So as judges, to pick 3 out of each category, and out of that 3 still pick the winner, and the ultimate winner over and above that in terms of a consolidated view was very, very challenging. It required us to look at that differentiator, to look at that game changer aspect. You know, what is that X factor in essence in terms of the women that we were dealing with?
Apart from celebrating women's achievement in the world of business, these platforms also serve to inspire the growth of entrepreneurs.
We sit with, the economic growth not being at the level that it needs to be. As a result, big corporates are pulling back. There are retrenchments. We've got industries that are under pressure. The global stage is not performing well. We've got the China crisis that's now causing markets to tumble. So when you look at that, the only other avenue that will assist in terms of contributing towards economic growth is the entrepreneurial ventures. And yet those are the ones who go unsung and uncelebrated. And so this platform allows for those businesswomen to be showcased, to also be celebrated and affirmed that indeed they are doing the right things and should carry on and chart forward with the journey.
The overall winner will attend an exclusive event in France, home of Champagne, with winners from the Veuve Clicquot Business Women Award from around the world. Nashina Mohammed for Joburg Today.